Say hi to the camera, Scout. Hi guys, my name is Lindy and today I'm going to be doing a book review over Go Set A Watchman. And it's actually quite late. I tried to film earlier. My boyfriend kept getting in the way. I have to film at night with my bed light. Anyway, I would like to say yes, I have been gone off of booktube for about a month now. I just haven't uploaded a video. There was a lot of things that happened to my computer. I was having a lot of problems with it and my editing software was just crashing and not working. Now I can finally edit, and so I actually have another video I'm bringing to you. I was tagged to do the summer reader tag by Raul from Latin Lector, and I know it's not summer really anymore, but I did it about a month ago and I'm going to put it up for you tomorrow or the next day. Without further ado, let's get into my book review for the much anticipated Go Set A Watchman. The first thing I would like to say for anyone who's about to pick up this book, I definitely recommend before you read it, get to know a little bit more about it, because a lot of people are, I think, unfairly judging this book because they go into it thinking that it's a sequel to To Kill a Mockingbird, and then they get disappointed when they realize during the reading that it is not. Let's just get this straight. This is not a sequel at all to Kill a Mockingbird. This is actually Harper Lee's first draft of To Kill a Mockingbird, but what happened was she wrote it from Jean Louise's point of view at 26, and Jean Louise is coming home to Macomb, Alabama. She's visiting from New York City. She has a lot of flashbacks in this book, and what happened was the publishers really liked the flashbacks to Jean Louise's childhood and wanted Harper Lee to kind of focus on that. So then Harper Lee kind of molded the story, worked on it for the next few years, and then she came up with To Kill a Mockingbird. What is really interesting about this read is the fact that while you're reading it, it is its own story completely, but sometimes it feels like it's a prequel, but it also feels like it's a sequel, and so you know some things are changed just because simply it was written before, but then also Jean Louise is older, so it does feel like a sequel at the same time. Like I said, it is its own story, but that was really interesting for me. Another thing I really liked about this book was the fact that you get to see more characters that you didn't get to see all that much in To Kill a Mockingbird. For example, I really liked Uncle Jack, and you didn't get to see him as much as you do in this book. This book, he has a lot more dialogue, and his dialogue is fantastic. I love Uncle Jack's character. I always have. I modeled him after sort of my own uncles, and so it was a really nice experience for me reading him and then reading more dialogue from him. He's just a great character. However, you do see a lot less of Atticus and say like Miss Maudie and Miss Stephanie, and some characters aren't included, and there is another character that is added to it. But it's a great story, and also I just love the way Harper writes or wrote. Her voice is just so on tune or on key with how I like to read. The way she writes just fits so well and resonates so well with the way I like to read. You could definitely hear her voice. She's so excellent. Like, I don't think I've ever loved endings to books the way that I loved the ending to Kill a Mockingbird, and now the ending to this. The last line of this book I thought was absolutely amazing. It was just beautiful. So simple and so perfect. She writes to teach a lesson. In the two books, you kind of learn two very different lessons. And I will say, so this is not spoiling anything, Atticus is a segregationist, and this is really a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, and I think that's why there have been such mixed reviews, and reviews where people are like, I just don't know how to feel about this book. I think that this is a pretty good book. Like, I gave it a 3 out of 5 on Goodreads. I definitely love To Kill a Mockingbird in a way that I probably couldn't love this. This is unedited, so you have to keep that in mind. I think that people are really concerned with the fact that Atticus is not perfect, which is one of the major lessons. It challenges what we thought of Atticus. After you read this, you'll be able to connect with the book really well, I think. In a way, we're all kind of like Scout in Go Set A Watchman, which is really cool. I definitely recommend this read. If you kind of want to keep Atticus perfect in your mind, then I wouldn't read it. There are two ways to look at this. In one way, Scout is young, so she looks up to her dad like he's a hero, glorifies her father, loves her father, just as I'm sure we did with our parents. I know I did it with my mom. And when you get older, you kind of see they're more human. You can see it as, wow, we're growing up, so we're seeing more of what Atticus really is, and that he is really a human, and that he's not perfect. Or we can see this as, To Kill a Mockingbird was written a few years later, and apparently Harper Lee modeled Atticus after her own father, and he was a segregationist, but then he later on changed his views. So we could look at it in the light as Atticus changed from Go Set A Watchman to Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know if Harper Lee could have ever planned anything panning out like that. I personally think the two books actually fit really well together, but they teach you different lessons, and they teach you great lessons. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my book review. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I definitely plan on keeping up the videos, especially now that I got my computer all sorted out. That was really frustrating, but now it's fixed. And definitely, if you want, watch out for my summer reader tag that I should be posting in the next couple of days. See you later, guys. Bye.